Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Nice to see you all here. Sorry about yesterday, but never seen anything like it. I had internet access, okay? I had Facebook, morning JD, and I had YouTube. I had both of them. But anytime I clicked on anything else, it wouldn't work. It'd say no internet provided. So I went through all this rigmarole. I redone all this stuff. And I kept going back in, checking the internet, had internet, had internet, had internet. Did a speed test, did everything. Finally, good morning, Christy, about 9:30 or 10 o'clock. I shut everything down and went in, I turned the modem off. I come back about 20 minutes later, turned the modem back on, turned everything on, everything worked. Obviously, there was something, I don't know what's going on, but I didn't have enough internet to turn everything on. Even though I had enough internet, it just wouldn't turn anything on. And I went in and cleaned the computer and everything, so now I have to go back in, passwords and all, I have to type everything back in. Every time I want to get on something, I have to type back in, to log in, and then Google will take over after that. So it was a pain in the ass. It was. Been up since 4 o'clock. Actually, 3:55, if you really must get technical. Made breakfast already. I had sausage, eggs, and biscuits. Scratch made. Nothing but the best. So, Mama gets home, I'll make her some crispy fried eggs. The sausage I got is at Dollar Tree John Morrell hot sausage. I don't know if she wants any of that or not, but if she don't, there's some sausage scrambles I can warm up, and she can throw that around her eggs or whatever. So, and a biscuit. So, so anything exciting going on? Did you guys miss me? Good morning, Molly Gordon. You're looking lovely as ever. So are you, Christy. JD, do the best you can. So, after I got the internet working yesterday, or everything figured out, I was busy. I've already ate my breakfast. You should have been here. I sent out invitations, Jeff. Actually, I bought eggs at the Dollar Tree. It was out of eggs, so I bought eggs, and they're $1 a dozen at the Dollar Tree, and you only get medium. I can go to Aldi's and I can get 3 dozen for $1.20 large. So, but these are brown eggs, so I don't mind. So I had 3 brown eggs and mediums, 1 sausage link, and then 2 biscuits. So that was breakfast. We went to the Dollar Tree yesterday, and she was talking to her sister, and I'm putting stuff in the cart. She's putting stuff in the cart. My grandson's putting stuff in the cart. I talked to my sister-in-law because she's trying to explain something. She plugged in her son's power washer into an outlet outside the garage, and it started up for a second and then quit. And then she went to plug it back in again, and there was no power. So she went in and hit some breakers and stuff, thought she had it working, and still no power. Well, then she took the cord in the house and plugged it in, and still no power to the power washer. She says, I don't know what I did. I said, well, for one thing, there's probably a little red button on the motor on that power washer, which is a reset. In case something happens, it'll blow. and that'll save the motor. She said, I didn't know that. And I said, well, most of them have it. Some of them don't, some do. I said, and as far as it goes, maybe you didn't turn all the, breakers on. And if you run a cord from the house and you're more than 10, 15 feet away and the cord's a skinny cord, it's not going to run enough juice to run a power washer. So I got to go over there and check. Then I got to go downstairs and check my handiwork because I fixed her hot water heater for her, and she says everything's good. It's not leaking, so evidently I must be a plumber. So, what's 4 things about plumbing, don't you? I'll tell you what it is. Okay. Cold's on the right, hot's on the left. Okay. Crap runs downhill and paydays on Friday. So if you get all 4 of those right, you can be a plumber. Is that right, junkyard? I'll be right back. I forgot to unlock the door. I gotta do that for her. I'm getting in trouble. Anyways, that's right. I could be a plumber. Anyways, she was putting stuff in the cart. I was putting stuff in the cart. Grandson's putting stuff in the cart. She says, here, pay for it. And I'm going to go outside and talk to my sister and have a cigarette. So she's on the phone talking to her sister. I pay for it. I come out there. We load everything in the car. She says, how much was it? I said, $44.72. She said, what? I said, you bought 8 flowers, 4 Slim Jims. That's $12. I bought 3 Pringles, some 2 cans of 2 of the big cans of Vienna sausages. I bought eggs, sausage, so that was another $3. So I spent $12, $15 myself. So did she. Then I don't know what my grandson, and then everything else we put on. So good morning, Kevin. Nice to have you here. It don't take long. Wow, that's in your. I better gas went up 65 cents here. I bought gas the other day, $2.35. Day before yesterday, it was $2.99. Yesterday, it was 64 cents. Yeah, I'd say death to Iran, death to them. Let's make that place a parking lot. It made me spend an extra $12. Make it a parking lot. See, ours $2.35. But I went to Walmart and I had a 10-cent discount, so I got it for $2.25. You don't have to worry about buying. Yeah, you ain't got nothing to drive. I didn't think that was funny, Jeff. Good morning, Gene. Outdoors, good morning. How are you doing? Nice to have you here, Jerry. You're all looking lovely as ever. How's that baby doing, Molly? Ready for college yet? Now, yesterday, Kath got home at 4:30 in the morning. I said, "What are you doing home?" They didn't have any place to put parts. GM's closed down, and they do a lot of work for GM, and the warehouse is full. That's right. Junkyard could be a fortune. So she said that's why. So she was going to work yesterday, and I said, "You sure you got to work?" Yep. No, I don't know what the hell they're doing. Evidently, they rented some warehouse space someplace. So they've already got two of the biggest warehouses in the county right now. So I don't know. I'm glad she's doing good. And you're absolutely right there, Junkyard. Jeff could be sitting on a millionaire by now with all that gas in his truck. Kavina sounds nice. Yeah, there you go. She named her after the Mrs. Kevin, Kathleen. Wow, you're off work for a whole 3 days. What are you going to do with all that time? I'm so excited. That's right. It should be illegal to do that, Gene. I know it holds a lot. That's right. Yep. Well, let's see. It's got 12-foot ceilings in it. So I can go 12 feet on there. Maybe that's a thought there, Gene or Junkyard. Do you know anybody that's got a trailer willing to haul a bunch of stuff away for me? A bad thing of it is, even though we bought this place, I have never had this garage cleaned out even before I bought it. There's still stuff in here that was in here before I bought the place. So I just thought, well, I don't want to throw it away because it actually is probably some worth something. So there's a guy in Alabama with a trailer. Well, he says he has a trailer, but I don't think so. From all accounts, I heard he doesn't even own a house. I may be wrong. But I do know one thing. From all accounts, he is a snake in the grass and a liar. So, yeah. Because all it is just gas money. That's all it is. Just gas money. tell you a story about that. Guy I bought this house from used to own some trucks. That's right. So we have to work like hell. That's right. Yeah, you bullshit. You're absolutely right there, Tim. Um, Jerry will tell you. So, anyways, the guy I bought my first house from, he owned a trucking company. Then he had his oldest son driving for him, and his oldest son lived up here, and he lived down in Florida. And called his son up, said, "Hey, what are you doing?" He said, "Nothing." He said, "You know, you got to take off here in a little bit for that load." And that kid got on the phone and said, "I'm not taking it." He said, "You got to take it because it's got to be there at a certain time." And he flat told his dad he wasn't going to take it. Huh. Anyways, make a long story short, the old man called him the next day and he was still at home. He answered the phone. He said, "I thought I told you to get that load gone." And he said, "I thought I told you it wasn't taking it." Well, basically the kid told him, says, "If you don't like it, old man, do something about it. Because you know, you're in Florida." Well, he said right then and there, I decided I was going to do something about it. I filled up the car with gas. 16 hours later, I was in Michigan. He said I drove all night and I didn't go anything under 70, 75, 80 mile an hour all the way up there. I walked over, knocked on the door, and he come to the door with the screen door open. He said, "Huh, I see you made it up here, old man." He said, right about then, he said, I let him have it right through the screen door. Knocked him clean on his ass right back through the kitchen. Then I walked in and he said, "I'm getting up, Dad, and I'm moving that load right now." So that's right. You got to have more stuff. That's right, Gene. You're absolutely right. Huh. I wonder what he was doing there, screwing somebody else. Well, you keep a pretty good eye on that dude, don't you, there, Timmy? Timmy is our prowler. Nothing to me. It was nothing more than gas money. That's right. West of Gettysburg, 407 years ago, our forefathers brought forth a nation. Kind of look like Abe, don't I? Stately gentleman. Same state, close enough. That's right. Yep. Property values went down in Pennsylvania there the other day, there, Timmy. They went up in Alabama and they went down in Pennsylvania. I'm still looking for somebody with a trailer so they can clean out my garage. I don't look like Abe. Good morning, Big Steven. Nice to have you here. Well, I know Abe wasn't as good looking as me, but it's close. So are you off work, Jeff, or what? You never did actually get a square answer on how your ankle was doing. So I've been wondering about it the last few weeks. Now there you go, starting in on Jeffrey. Big Steve, he's had a hard weekend. He lost his baby the other day. Huh. With a with an AK-47 and a big mount. Yeah, well, he did. He lost his baby, his 78 Ford. Some woman come out of the blue, hit him, causing him to hit a light post, snapping off the light post and totaling out his pickup truck. God rest its soul. Let's all have a moment of silence for this. Okay. I'll have to, there we go, we'll show that. And that's right, rest in peace. Nice looking Ford pickup. Imagine how nice it looked before all the dents got into it. Did you find any? All right, I'm glad your foot's doing good, man. Did you find yourself a new Ford pick-em-up truck yet? I'd look for you around here, but there ain't nothing up here but rust. And if you get, we've had some nice ones up here though, but if you get one up here, it's going to either be from rust or it's going to be from California. There's a place you had to be, so they loaded up the truck and they moved to Beverly. Um, and if it's from California, they just sold what was it, 77 was it, junkyard GMC regular cab 4-wheel drive with like 24,000 miles on it, $12,000. It's a nice pickup, even though it brought like $7,000 more than what it bought when it was brand new. But it's a nice pickup. No. Ah, well, I think that junkyard. I think that girl's cheese slipped right off her biscuit. So I think it did. It slipped right off her cracker. I think his cheese slipped right off his cracker. First time I ever heard that was on that Green Mile. That was funny. an '02, and an '04. Waiting for, oh, that's pretty cool. So you want a 550? That's a big truck, man. .450 is a '99. Okay. That's right. Don't run your mouth. Just do it. Isn't that what Nike says? Just do it? Or is that Adidas? Just do it. When you run your mouth and tell people what you want to do, you actually don't want to do it. Good morning, Just Christy. How are you doing? You're looking lovely as ever. Nice to see you here. You guys don't know who Christy is. She is actually my sister-in-law. It's my youngest brother's wife. She didn't have a biscuit for it to slip off. There you go. No. Yeah, just don't care, you know. Just don't do it. That's right. Blackwing Paranormal. After an awful night, I'm threatened by scammers. Well, welcome to the crowd. I get threatened all the time. Yeah. I keep getting this phone call. Hi, this is a medication review board. Can you hear me okay? I know what it is. I said, I certainly can hear you okay. Can you hear me? Well, yes, I can. Well, as a rewards program, we're going to give you 5 nights, 4 days at a cruise ship. I said, exactly what does this have to do with medication review? Click. Yeah, don't hit on Christy. That's right. Are you talking about when the guy said something to you on Facebook or whatever, Christy? I didn't comment on it, but I seen it. Just to let you all know, Christy is my sister-in-law, but she needs to eat a cheeseburger, okay? And I ain't saying nothing bad, but she's only got one side to her, and that's thin. So I wish I was that thin. I could slip through the cracks, you know what I mean? No, yeah. Good morning, Pumpkin. How was your day or night? Rough? I'm sorry. They had 4 people? Huh. I know you got 3 kids you can't keep a pound on. Danny's wife's in the chat room. I said she needs to eat a cheeseburger. Christy? I got that hot sausage from it's not really that hot, but I got that hot sausage. It's fried up, or I can make you sausage scramble. I got that scrambled up sausage. I can warm that up along with your eggs. There's biscuits in the oven. So What would you like? You want the sausage that's already fried, or do you want me to warm that sausage scramble up for your breakfast? Yeah, me too. That's funny, Kevin. Yeah, I know. They said my warranty is about ready to expire too. Yeah, that's right, Christy. Tell him to shut his hole. Yeah, I didn't even know I had one either. There, junk hair. I know it. Huh. Yeah. Now, children, Big Steve. Nobody said anything to you, and you started. So, your Social Security number's been suspended, Kevin. I know. Doesn't it suck? And they've called the cops on me twice. I keep waiting at the door for them. Let me go fix Mama her breakfast, and I'll be right back. Y'all, well, just huh? I thought I had to live on I just was going to warm it up and throw that around your eggs. I'm going to make your eggs real quick. Well, if it runs, you have some meat with eggs, unless you want this sausage right here. That's it. There you go. No, that's eggs. Breakfast is the sun. Biscuits, you want? Yeah, and then the question is,
You're giving me a ride home or not? I know. I said, I guess it can. Depends on if you still got mail. Because that's, I give it right there. So, first, consider it. I go over there and out. Well, we did it around the work. Have we?
So it's, by the time I got them crispy, they were so fucking hard you couldn't eat them.
Is that good?
Huh?
Is that good?
No,
Why?
they ain't muted.
How do you- what's it?
I'm sorry. I'm not getting paid on it anyways because they've done all this other stuff now on YouTube. You don't get paid for live streams unless you monetize them when you're done. But who watches live streams when they're done? Nobody. So I just do the live streams in the morning, and the videos I make is what I get monetized on. Enjoy your breakfast, honey. I made it with love. I did. Good morning, Lucky 7.
How long was Stacy?
Huh?
How long was Stacy?
I have no idea. Don't even. I've never seen them.
Were they here?
I evidently because the back door was locked. I tried. Oh, can you get back up? Big Steve, I think you owe somebody an apology. Jim Wallace, alias Mr. Graphic. All right there. Welcome back. Yes, I just made crispy eggs. Back the first ones, it took too long. I put them in there and the grease wasn't hot enough. And by the time they got crispy, the yolks were already done. So I pulled them out. I'll make it fried egg sandwiches with those for lunch today. And I made 3 fresh ones. Some people don't like being joked about. So this, some people can take a joke, some people can't. Some people don't like being joked about. So, or made the butt of a joke. That's why. It's pretty self-explanatory. It's not that you can't handle jokes. Some people just don't like being joked about. So, it does sound good. I got hot smoked sausage I fried up this morning. You make that on a sandwich. What I really like on an egg sandwich is either bacon or spam or treat, something like that. Good morning, Brad. Nice to have you here. Looking lovely as ever. Excuse me. And by the way, thanks for contacting me yesterday, Brad. I explained it this morning. I had internet. It would not turn on StreamYard. It would not turn on my Victory. It wouldn't turn anything on. The only thing it would turn on would be YouTube and my Facebook. And I tried to run a live stream through YouTube and it wouldn't let me do it. I had to download this and download that. YouTube is getting so damn ridiculous, it's pathetic. You're absolutely right. If you can dish it, you got to be able to take it. Or did she say anything to you? I know it takes you all. Unfortunately, Brad, I am this good looking 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Short night, Brad. Yeah. You used to be able to go into, YouTube and go right in and do live stream now. You can't do that. You got to have an app. I don't want any more apps. I'm tired of looking at apps. I'm tired of all these apps you got to have. You shouldn't need an app to do this and an app to do that. Um, doo-doo. First thing you said to her was, "Don't be rude, Christy." And then she said, "Shut your hole, Steve." And then you said, "Shut yours." And then you said you haven't. She said you haven't seen a rude ass yet, ass hat yet. Then you come back as Scuzz Twitly and said, "Come get some, Christy." And then you come back as Big Steve and said, "Get her, Scuzz." And then she said, "Nah, I'm married." And then you said, "Pace yourself." Wait a minute, see Kevin. Get bent, she told you. And then you said, "You first, and then I will." So, huh. And then she said, "Oh, see what your problem is with me. I'm skinny and it hits your poor self confidence." Huh. Now here comes the fat jokes. And then she said, "You started running your effing mouth, not me." Now that's pretty much where it started. So you tell me. Huh? I know it's all about the dollar there, Lucky Seven. Anyways, what y'all doing today? Huh? Oh, yeah? Why can't you get on? Oh. Good morning, Ron. I don't, Kev. I had so much trouble yesterday getting the internet to work, and I don't know. Well, the neighbors down the street had Comcast here over at their place Sunday. They were there for probably 6 or 7 hours. They tore down the line, the hard line going to the house. They put up a new one. They put a new receiver box outside. They did a bunch of stuff. So I don't know. Maybe they're having problems over here with lines. So you're not doing anything. Do you get a coffee? Well, Gene, here. Coffee, Gene. Don't you wish you could have some? Would you like some, Gene? Gene, would you like some coffee? Gene, coffee. Oh, you're probably getting in the car to come shoot me. Oh my goodness. That's some good coffee. Physical therapy today and doctors tomorrow. Are you getting to where it's better now on you? Oh, it's been about a month, hasn't it? Or close to it. No. Well, you know what, Ron? The more stuff you get done for the neighbor, the more times they're going to rub your belly. No. You got blood work, but you'll get yeah. No. Yeah, it's tied behind your back. Yeah. You guys see the picture of Ron? He just got done making the neighbor's deck, or helping build the neighbor's deck. So the neighbor, to think him, Ron was laying on the deck and the neighbor was rubbing his belly. I don't know what for, but maybe that's what they do down there. I have no idea. But I didn't know Ron was that hairy. Evidently he is. Cap did get some sleep though. She got home yesterday at like 4:30 in the morning, and she slept till 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So she got some good sleep yesterday. She, huh? Well, she got up a couple of times, but she got some sleep. She needed it. Well, if you tied a brush to it, you could do up and down strokes. And if you swing from side to side, you could do side to side strokes. I'm just saying, Ron. Never done it before, but I'm sure it could work. 1 month, 6 days since you broke your leg. A day that'll live in infamy, huh, Lucky Seven? How you doing, Ag? Nice to have you here. No bacon. No bacon. Yeah, she needed some sleep. She needed some rest. Poor lady. I try to be as quiet as I can in the house during the day so she can sleep. I do the laundry in the mornings and stuff like that while she's sleeping, and I make sure the the washer is all centered so it doesn't when it goes into the spin, because that shakes the whole house. It might have, but we were talking about that woman with that girl that had the AK-47 with a biscuit. Her cheese to slip off a biscuit. Good morning, Kathy Miller. You're looking lovely as ever. You guys had to see her in person. Mm-hmm. I am starting to make some good crispy eggs here every once in a while. Sometimes they don't turn out so good, but sometimes they turn out pretty damn good. I do, Ron. You got to see me in my French maid outfit. My fishnet stockings and high heels. Mm-hmm. My feather duster. Mm-hmm. That's right. So how you like your new job, Kevin? You're 3 days into it. I'm gonna be sick. Huh. You're all doing that and Kathy's in the other room licking her lips. I don't understand it. She knows I make a damn good French maid. Ridge Runner, good morning. How are you doing? Nice to have you here. You're looking lovely as ever. You'll never be able to unsee that, Ron. You'll never be able to unsee that. Oh. Like Gary, Mr. Mock, he sent me something on Facebook. I thought I was going to have to poke my eyes out with a nice pick, but that ain't going to do no good because you'll never be able to unsee it anyways. I made them scratch-made biscuits this morning. Mm-hmm. Have you guys been watching Brady Bunch restoration of the house? I thought that's pretty interesting. It would be nice when the HD TV gets all done if they, give it away. That would be pretty cool. I'd love to own that house. They bought the old Brady house for $3.5 million. It was up for sale at $1.88 million. They offered $3.5 or $3.4 million for it, so they'd be able to get it. They bought it, and once they went in the house, they realized the house just looked like the house on the set, or on the movie. Didn't look like the house inside. So they want to make the house look like the house inside. So they got to put a 2,000 square foot addition on the back of the house. The house is a single family ranch, okay? And they had to put a second story in it. So what they did is in the addition, they dropped it down and they put the second story there on the addition. That's right, Kevin. So. Huh. Well, that'd be nice if you got some biscuits and eggs with those biscuits. Yeah, I know. The short cans are twice as much money. Yeah. So, now, thank you. I actually love the Aldi biscuits. They got the big buttermilk biscuits. I don't get the flaky ones because there's not too much you can do with those. The other buttermilk biscuits, you can make an egg sandwich. You can do a lot of stuff with those. So, in fact, I do have to go to the store today, so I'm going to pick up some more biscuits. But hopefully, I don't know. Kathy, you want some shrimp tonight for dinner? Huh? You don't know? Okay. I picked up some of that shrimp the other day that was on special because it was on clearance, actually. White shrimp, and it actually turned out really good. It was fresh shrimp, but it was already cleaned and deveined. I rinsed it all off, washed it, and I put it in the frying pan with some butter and garlic, and it turned out pretty damn good. Hello, that's right. Calf biscuits, or California biscuits, yeah. So, anyways, I don't know. I'll find something for supper. I made ribs. I got plenty of country style pork ribs. I got enough of that for dinner tonight too. I got spaghetti still left over, but I might take the spaghetti, throw the sauce on it, and throw some mozzarella cheese on it and bake that just so we have it for something that's ready. Because we're not going to be cooking Friday, Saturday, and Sunday because we're going to be too tired. So, no. That's right. You're absolutely right there, Ronnie. You missed 2 sales? Well, um, feed the cats to the dogs and you don't have to worry about it. That way you don't have to buy cat food no more and you don't have to buy dog food for a week. No. Or you can let Grizz come get them because Grizz loves cats. Anyways, so I got that. Yeah, see my elf costume there, Kevin. I got a Santa Claus suit and Mama's got an elf costume. Oh. But anyways, we had ribs and green beans last night for dinner, and Kathy said, "Man, they were good." I thought they were good too. Had some hot dog. No, we're gonna have plenty of them Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. There, Lucky. Friday and Saturday, Sunday, we have a 3-day event up at the Antique Tractor Club. And then Saturday, while they're doing one up there, I've got to be in Napoleon, Ohio doing one. So that's right. I got a special pair of underwear just for that Captain Underpants mask there, Ron. Da-da-da-da-da. My daughter actually bought those for me. Brand new pair of underwear, never been even put on, and they say I love the fart on the back side of them. Tra-la-la-la. Poor cops. That's right. They will be. That's right. Halloween. Oh. Oh. Yeah, white coats won't do nothing. They said I'm mentally unstable, too unstable to be in their ward. So they need somebody with some kind of brain activity, and I just don't have any. But they did say I look damn good not doing it, though. So. Have no fear, Captain Underpants is here. That's right. It should say, if you can read this, you're too damn close. That's right. All right, there, Kevin. You get ready for work. I appreciate you being here. You have yourself a nice day at your new job. Take care. See you at the bar. So, I still have um, that deer roast has been in the refrigerator now for, I think I did it, a week ago today. So it's been in there sitting in the broth. I sliced it all up, then I poured broth all over it, put it in a bowl. I got it in a bowl, poured the broth all over it, and I got it sitting in the bottom of the refrigerator. And it's pretty much coagulated to like like a gel. So I'm going to put it in a freezer bag, and I'm gonna put the stuff in the freezer bag, put some of that broth in with it, and then put it inside a second freezer bag, and I'm gonna put it out in the freezer. So whenever I want deer roast, all I have to do is go out and get it, because there are two small ones. They weigh about 1.5 pounds a piece. Can't get the damn rubber band off? Did you try reaching around there and biting it off, Alf? Chew with your eye teeth? So, anyways, I'm going to do that with that. So I actually want to make deer roast and noodles. It'll probably just be me and my son. Throw some carrots in there, when I'm cooking warming up the broth and stuff, and then throw some carrots in there before I put the noodles in and let it cook. So. Well, it could have been worse there, Alf. Big Steve could have come over and pushed them back in for you. That's right. You got some castrator bands. That'll cure it. That's right. Did you guys see that Alaska Bush people? They're trying to ban that goat, and she's got him right by the testes, and she says, this band ain't going to fit. So they get a bigger band, so that band ain't going to fit. And then they get another bigger one. They said, this is as big as they come. And she's got him right by the testes, and she puts it on. I don't have no teeth either, Alf. I don't even have a spare pair of choppers I can borrow or loan you, so you can put them in and then do it. But, maybe Big Steve will do that for you. Stitch in time, we'll say. I know they stretch a long ways, but they couldn't get the band. They couldn't get the tool big enough to get them both in there, and they didn't want to hurt them putting one in at a time. Do like they do the old horses at the auctions. Reach right around there, throw some liqueur comb on it, and slice it and dice it. And you can come off it for me. I've been telling you, don't swallow that gum there, Al. She is looking lovely as ever. You are gorgeous, honey. I can't because I love you. Welcome back, Brad. Huh? Because I put them. Yeah, I know. Look how greasy it is all the way through them. Yeah. Well, no, you need to buy better plates than you get at the Dollar Tree. That's why. No. Anybody seen Mama Renda this morning? I'm pretty sure she's at somebody else's. Let's see. I'll be able to tell.
Are you a spy?
No. Of course I'm not a spy. He's got 13 likes and 2 dislikes. No. There she is. I knew once I said something, she'd come running. Good morning, Mama Linda. I always spy on you. Huh? Nosy bitch. Yeah. Yeah. All right. See you later, Lucky. Have a great day, man. Don't let them overwork you too much.
So it makes me a man,
Huh?
Don't want to overwork you? You don't say that to me?
No, he's got physical therapy on his leg. So he shattered that thing in 2 different places. So you're freezing. Yeah. I just got here. I'm freezing my ass off. Huh. Why are you freezing? Hell, it's got to be 65, 70. Gene's not freezing. He ain't even had a cup of coffee yet this morning. Juan Valdez had to shut down a ship just for today. So, by the way, there won't be any video on the gift card. Sorry about that. So, it's hard to video it when I don't have a gift card. I give it to a homeless guy. He was wanting money at the Dollar Tree, so I said, "Here." Took him in, and he bought $18 worth of stuff, and he still has $7 on it. So it went a long ways there, Mama Renda. That's right. They tattled on you, but he didn't. It's because Grizz still loves you, even though it wasn't Grizz, it's Alf. So there is something special going on between Grizz and Big Steve. I don't know what it is, and I don't want to put my finger on it either. Nobody likes a rat. That's right. Or a singing canary. I wouldn't doubt it. Big Steve, I would not doubt it at all. If you want to be my lover. Sure, Big Steve. It's a good thing Grizz doesn't have any teeth, or Alf doesn't have any teeth, because he'd leave gnaw marks on your back of your neck. Huh? Uh, I would too. I'd be disappointed in Stevie. Um, Alf said one day, he said, "Hey, Steve, want to play a game?" Steve says, "Well, yeah. What kind of game is it?" I tell him that's, he can have my share. I am not jealous. But Grizz said to Steve, "You want to play a game?" And Steve said, "Yeah, I want to play a game." And Grizz says to Steve, "Okay, you bend over, grab your ankles, and spell run." So Steve says, "Okay, it's a spelling game." He said, "Sure is." And bends over and says, R-U-N. And Grizz yells, "I am now." Uh, that's right. You ratted her out, Stevie. Huh? I can't hear you, honey. Oh. So, what are you doing today on your day off, Mama Linda? I've never seen anything like it. Work 2 days, get 5 days off. Work 2 days, get 5 days off. Work 3 days, get 5 days off. I need a job like that if I had a job. Me? Oh, that's right. Today's work day. I'm sorry. Yes, I was thinking today's Tuesday. And by the way, yes, you are off. Nobody's ever told you that, but you are. Your bubble is off about that much. I'm gonna get me a half a cup of coffee, and I'll be right back. I actually been drinking coffee since about 4:30 this morning, so I'm about coffeeed out, but I need one more. Then I got to get up 8:30 after we get done. Excuse me. I got to get my ass in gear. It's busy, busy, busy. Tomorrow I got to go set up the tent, a 10 by 20, get that set up. I got to run over and get some equipment that I need for Saturday. I got to run and go get uh, hot dogs and sausages tomorrow. So, um, or either that, I might get that today, most likely tomorrow. Then I got to tomorrow. I got to pick up 20 packs of buns. So, busy, busy, busy. So I don't know. Maybe just me and Mama will go to Toledo for dinner today. That'd be pretty cool. So, take her to dinner. And we'll pick up, the hot dogs and sausages while I'm down there. So, All right, there, Brad. You have yourself a great day, man. Thanks a lot for being here. I appreciate it. Let me go get a cup of coffee. Ugh, I'm getting too old for this stuff. Hmm. Yeah. Ugh. You're probably right there, Al. Then again, we get 10 cents a beer can here, so um, Hey, I had to text my son. I got I got a 52-inch long wooden crate yesterday, and it's like 2 feet across. I want to cut it down to 43 inches. So, Mo Malati, how you doing? Nice to have you here. That's right, it pays to it pays to drink. Mo. Nice to have you here, Mo. You're looking lovely as ever. Junkyard wants you to send some beer there. So, anyways, you'd like to see a 50-cent can deposit? Well, I would too. Um, I'd like to see a deposit on your water bottles and everything. That way, everything goes back and gets recycled. You know, even if you pick up a case of water, there's 24 bottles in there. Night, sweetheart. Okay, all right. If you give, it's 10 cents a bottle for everything right now. But even if you only put a 5-cent deposit on water bottles, people are going to bring them back. Because that's $1.20 on a case of 24. So they're going to bring it back. So, and get rid of them. And go back, get recycled, and then, just think of how much that would save. So, people say, oh, I don't want to pay a deposit. Well, I'm sorry, but you're going to have to pay the deposit. Now, right now, we just have it on everything that is, what the hell they call it? Carbonated. That's the only thing that has deposits on it is anything that's carbonated. Everything else doesn't. So, but anyways, it costs more than the Keystones cost. It's like, anyways, I'm going to cut this box down, and I'm going to cut the one end off, and then I'm going to put take the end off of it and put it back on. Yeah, they don't mind throwing a dime away. But they don't understand it. When they throw that dime away, then they start throwing a bunch of dimes away. They start to thinking about it. I just threw away $100 this year. So, um, oh, anyways, I'm. Good morning, Sandra. You're looking lovely as ever. Huh? I wouldn't doubt it. Anyways, I'm making this crate small enough to where it'll fit in the back of my car. It's going to be heavy, but I've got a 10 by 20 that has the steel pipes and stuff like that, and the side curtains and the top and everything, and it's in a box. And when I got it, the curtains and stuff, they don't fit in the box. They never have fit in the box. They come with a separate box. So what I want to do is I want to put this all in the same box, and that way it's all together. Sure, I'm going to put wheels on it so you can wheel it wherever you want, but it takes 2 people to put it in the car, so, or put it in the back of the truck. But that way it will save, I can keep it, in the garage. It'll stay safe, it won't get ruined. So those things aren't that expensive. They're like $125, for it. But once you buy one, you don't want to buy another one unless you have to. So I've already got 3 pop-ups, and those pop-ups are all in cases, and those cases have wheels on them. So all you gotta do, you can just grab it by the handle and, wheel it around. So it's a dangerous trend there. So, That's what I'm doing. So, and I want to put it so, like make it so like it's a dolly. When I want to take it someplace, I just tilt it a little bit, and the wheels will catch, and then I can, wheel it wherever I want. But I want it so it'll stand up, you know, and I can put it in the, the corner of the garage or whatever. So you got a 10-cent deposit on everything. Okay, we just have it on carbonated. So anything that's carbonated, and it's been that way for 50 years at least. I can remember in the late 60s picking up pop bottles and getting a 10-cent deposit. That was back then. And they haven't changed the deposit on it. It should be, it should be 10 cents or 20 cents or 30 cents. You buy a 6-pack of Bud Light for $5.40 or whatever, and they got $1, put 30 cents a bottle on it, so you give $1.80. So you got $7.20 into that 6-pack. You're going to think about throwing away them bottles. Right, nickel and diming you to death. Well, that's kind of hard to do it on fountain drinks because it's a cup. You throw away a cup. What are you going to do? Carry 50 sticky cups in your car and then all of a sudden take them back? Now, what they could do is put a environmental impact fee on that fountain cup instead of a deposit. Make it an environmental impact fee. So you buy a Slurpee or whatever for $1.10 and put a 10-cent or a 15-cent environmental impact fee on it. So what that means is 15 cents for every Slurpee goes to the state to help clean up the roads and stuff like that, the ditches and everything else. Now that would be okay. You might live stream. Them quart bottles, 32-ounce, quarts. Remember when you used to buy quarts? We'd buy cases of quarts and go out and get drunk with them. That way you didn't have to open so many bottles. Live stream from here, go for it. Yeah, I ain't doing nothing. Yeah. So, anyways, but I think that an environmental impact fee would be okay. Then that way, 15 cents every drink goes towards the state or the county or whatever to, help do ditch cleaning and stuff like that. And make it specifically for, cleaning out the ditches, cleaning the roadways. Because that's what people do. They throw their cups right out the window. I don't want that trash in here. Throw it right out the window. I hate seeing people do that. In fact, there's a video of a guy throwing a bunch of trash outside his car, sneezing and throwing the napkins, and he keeps throwing out. The guy starts cleaning it up. He keeps throwing it out. Another guy comes over, dumps the thing back in his car. The guy goes to get out. He kicks the door shut. He kicks it shut twice. And people they are that. There are people that are that ignorant. They don't care. Well, you wouldn't put it on the fountain drink itself. You put it on the cup, and it's a 30. Put it like a 10 or 15 or 20 cent impact fee. So when they buy a cup, it goes 20 cents on every Slurpee or whatever, every fountain drink goes towards the county or the state or the city or whatever for an impact fee. And then that environmental impact, that's to help clean up the roads and all the other stuff. And make it specifically for that, just to help clean up debris in the roads or the ditches. And even if they have the refillable cups, you bring it in your cup and you can refill it. Make it an impact fee on the refillables too, because sooner or later that refillable cup's going to get broken and they're going to throw it away. So you might as well get an impact fee on that. So, and that would Dixie cup fee. There you go. But that would actually fall into the lines almost like our state here with title in cars. You buy a car from a dealer, you pay tax on it. I buy a car from an individual and license it, I pay tax on it. I buy another, somebody else buys that same car from me, they pay tax on it. A car gets sold 10, 12 times, it gets tax paid on it 10, 12 times. Imagine how much money they make on used cars. Especially ones that get bought at auctions, so they got to pay tax on it. Then they sell it, they got to pay tax on it. Those people have it for a couple of years, they got to pay tax on it when they sell it. Or somebody got to pay tax on it when they buy it. So, I know it has to go through a lot of sticky hands before it does it. You're right. But if they did an environment, now see, when I worked for the landfill, okay, or when I worked for the garbage company, the landfill, all the landfills have an environmental impact fee, okay, and then they have a diesel fuel surcharge they charge on you, and it's all itemized out. If you say you brought in 30 yards, they did 30 cents or 40 cents a yard for diesel fuel. So if you brought in a 30 yard at 30 cents, that's what? $9, right? Or no, $2.70. Then the environmental impact fee was like 40 cents a yard or 50 cents a yard. So at 50 cents a yard times 30, that's $1.50 or 10.50. Okay, so that's $10.50. Then they charged 27 or $30 or whatever it was a yard to get rid of it. So yeah. Huh. Property tax. Yeah, that's a bunch of crap. For the inmates to have something to do. But if they did that, it would make the roads would be cleaner, the ditches would be cleaner. Um, the state would have more money because these people, they don't care. They go in and buy two. I know people that buy 3 or 4 fountain drinks a day, and I'm talking coffee. Coffee cups is the same damn way. Make coffee and everything else, an environmental impact. No. And if people would be more mindful, they'd be more courteous, more cautious, more careful. You know, and I think another thing is if you get a littering ticket for littering, intentional littering, I'm talking about by actually rolling down the window and throwing the stuff out. I've gotten a littering ticket before, but it wasn't intentional. I had stuff falling out the top of the truck and, blowing all over the place. By the time I got stopped and we got pulled over, I got pulled over and I got a ticket for littering. But it wasn't, intentionally. But I think if you get an intentionally, you're caught throwing stuff out the window, I think in Michigan, it's a $500 fine. But I think it had to be a $2,000 fine and 100 hours of community service. So people would stop throwing stuff out the windows, I can tell you that. That's right. We need to spend a bunch of money and do a study on that there, Junkyard. That sounds good there, Jeff. I love rye. There. Pocahontas Bernie said it for you. That's right. So, it's just something that actually should be done. Did you see that post I posted on Facebook? Well, here's one. This isn't the one I was going to show you, but I'll show you this one too. This spot's for handicapped only. Go Vikings. Sorry to bother you. Have a nice day. That's right. Mentally ill. Let's see. It's That's the one I wanted to show you. I'm Chief Kickabitch from the Slapaho tribe, and I wrote, "Where is Elizabeth Warren when you need her? Hiawatha." I thought that was pretty cool. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Says like welcome back, Carter. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Not only are they money grabbers, them guys on the left, but them damn bastards, they want to be gun grabbers too at the same time. Huh. Evidently, they didn't get my message. Yeah, quit putting that bear bait out. Good morning, Caroline. Nice to have you here. Did you like that deer video I sent out to most of you guys that are on my Facebook? I sent out a deer video. No. That was a white-tailed buck. No. Where Mount Rushmore is being, yeah, Mount Stupid or something like that. I thought I had already been channel followers Ridge Runner, so I just showed you some channel love. Oh. Wasn't that funny? If I can bring it up, let me see. Mm. Come on. Okay. Share the screen. Look at this big buck right here. Hard to believe that guy got that close to it. White-tailed buck. Pretty fast feller, huh? Huh. That's pretty cool there, Jeff. You're welcome there, Ridge. Yeah, saw that coming. Uh-huh. Deer nuts. It's a good thing he had on breeches. Now, did he rip it apart at your house or at somebody else or at the campground? I didn't see it, so I didn't know. Yeah, especially at night you get shot. Right? Yep. Huh. You know how you stop that from happening, don't you? And I'll tell you. You get you a 4-foot piece of plywood and you screw about 200 screws through it. Okay, and you put that in front of the box. You put 4 foot piece on each side of that box with all these screws in it, and you let that bear come up. You let that bear come up and get whatever he wants. And as soon as he steps on a couple of them screws and it drives it right through his little tootsies, that bear will not be back. I guarantee it. He'll think the hell to the no on that, and he'll never be back. That's how they. That's how they. They get these bears and stuff to stay away from stuff. They put them, boards around everything with screws on it. Like 4 feet, so the bear actually has to walk on it in order to get to it. Good morning, just me. Huh? You should have shot it. Made a bearskin rug. Good morning, just me. You're looking lovely as ever. Nice to have you here. Big Steve wake you up, did he? Well, yeah, but what I was getting at is you put a piece of plywood upside, on the floor, on the ground, and you put a bunch of screws facing up or nails facing up. Screws are better because they got ridges on them. So when his foot goes in there, he has to actually pull it away. And that will pretty much discourage him from coming back. I never seen that till I seen they were doing a cabin up in Alaska or up in Canada or whatever, and they put that up there next to the door, to keep bears from coming in. And then they found a great big bloody footprint on the deck, and then it's like a size 17 or whatever, and they thought it was a Bigfoot, but they had stepped on it. Oh yeah, so you let the new owners deal with it. Yeah. Well, thank you. I tried. You know, it's pretty hard getting this good looking this early in my age. You don't get this good looking till you're 90 or so, but you know, hey, whatever it takes to keep them away. But like I said, you got to make sure it's like 4 feet. You can't do a 2 footer because they can reach right, over it. You do 4 foot. Yeah, scatter some bait around there. You got to do it like 4 foot. That way they actually have to step on it to get close to it. And you'd be surprised. You'll hear them scream like ain't nobody ever screamed before. But he won't be back, I can guarantee it. Ugh. I'd stretch him out if I didn't have to walk back. That's right. Go to Taco Bell, he won't come back. That's right. Start feeding him Taco Bell. He'll be too busy looking in the woods. Yep, they do. He'll be saying, yep, they do. What are you talking about, sow or a boar? It's not a pig, Grizz. It's not a pig. There you go. All right, everybody. It is 8:29. I got to get out of here. I got to go. I appreciate you being here. I really do. I will not be here Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. Okay, so Sorry about the inconvenience, but I got to be up there. I'm gonna leave in here at 6:30 or 7 o'clock Friday, so I can get everything set up and running by 9 o'clock. And then Saturday I got to be up there by 6:30, so I can be to Defiant or Napoleon, Ohio by 8 o'clock. So you'll miss me not, I know, but y'all have a great day. God bless. Take care. Prayers and peace. Y'all stay safe. You stay warm. You stay dry. You stay cool. Stay yourself. And I will see you tomorrow at 6:30 if I can get the internet to work again. So, you're going to love that break? Well, that's good there, Big Steve. But I've got to do what I got to do. And I don't even know about tomorrow night because I got to go set the tent up and stuff. So it depends on what time I get back from that, if I'm even going to do a Thursday night. So, and the only reason why I do that 3-day event is because the spring we don't make too much money. Make a couple $100 over the weekend profit, but on the fall show, we could make upwards of anywhere between $900 and $1,500, $2,000, depends on how much we sell. It's a good day. I mean, it's a good weekend. They're supposed to have close to 500 exhibitors there. That's just the exhibitors, so that doesn't mean the people coming. So, and there's only 4 of us serving food, and I serve the best. Just ask me, I'll tell you. Y'all have a blessed day. We will see you later. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. I really do.